Hi, welcome to Let's Talk Context, American English idioms, phrasal verbs, and expressions. I'm Ethelene. Alright, so for today's lesson, we're going to talk about the expression blindsided. Now, it is a verb, so some may consider it to be a phrasal verb, others may think of it as an idiom, but for this video and for the purpose of this lesson, we're just going to consider it an expression. Now, to be blindsided means to be caught off guard about something or to be attacked because of something. Basically, when you're blindsided, something happens or is said to you that you were not prepared to receive or is done to you when you're in a really vulnerable position. And so you never even saw it coming. You don't see it coming. That's the whole idea. You're blind, which means you don't see, you can't see. And so you're blindsided. For example, you go into work on a Monday morning, you're not really freaking out or you're not concerned. You're not expecting to hear any bad news because things have been kind of ordinary. Your performance is so-so. You're just kind of doing everything you've always done. But then all of a sudden, you get an email from your boss saying that you've been let go, you've been fired. And it's almost like you are completely blindsided because there was nothing in your job performance review, there were no concerns, there were no grievances made against you, so you have no idea why all of a sudden you're being let go, you're being fired. So you're blindsided. Another example of this could be if you are a political figure and you're running for office for a higher position. Let's say you're running for governor or mayor. Let's say governor. You're running for governor and, you think everything's going to be smooth sailing. There's not going to be any issues or problems. And then all of a sudden a reporter asks a question about something that was done way back when you were younger. An incident that took place, a potential scandal that maybe was squashed, that never evolved into anything bigger than this little misdemeanor or what have you. And so you're running a press conference thinking that everything is normal and it's just going to be a regular press conference to introduce yourself as a candidate for governor. Then all of a sudden you're blindsided by this reporter's questions because it's like you didn't expect anyone to know about this issue that happened decades ago and you were not prepared at all to basically be attacked by questions about something that it wasn't even on your mind, this incident. So you're blindsided. So typically we blindside people when we don't want them to be prepared for our line of questioning or for what we're about to present. Sometimes people like to already have what they're going to say and how they're going to argue prepared for the worst situation possible, but we blindside people when maybe we want them to tell the truth. We don't want them to have a long period of time to prepare an argument or make a claim that may or may not be truthful. You can also use blindsided in terms of a relationship. Let's say you've been dating someone for a couple months and everything's going fine. You guys go out on weekends, you talk, you text. It's just a normal, typical relationship. There are no issues, no qualms, nothing. But then all of a sudden they approach you and they say, I want to break up, or I think we should break up. And you're like, huh? What happened? So they completely blindsided you. The act of them saying they want to break up, they blindsided you because they basically introduced this option that you never thought was an option because the relationship was going so smoothly. So that's also a time when we can use blindsided. Teachers blindside students all the time with loads and loads of homework and assignments and projects, due dates, all that stuff when students are least expecting it. Or a teacher can say, we're going to have a pop quiz. The act of them announcing this pop quiz when students are not prepared is they blindsided the student. Well, that's it for today's lesson. Thank you so much for watching. To learn more American English idioms, phrasal verbs, and expressions, hit the subscribe button below. Bye!